Wise man once said, the TM barks. Now that wise man happened to be Mr. Trojan. I know you guys know him. I don't know how reliable of a source that Troy is when it comes to certain bikes barking. But we're on Indianapolis on the TM here today to see if that is indeed true. I don't know what we're going to do in terms of testing. I think that we'll just run about 7 or 10 laps here on the TM and then just hop on like, you know, one of the other bikes like the KTM or Honda, something good, and then just hop on one of these tracks, or I guess this track, and try to match the lap time or the best lap time that we could put in on the TM in these upcoming like 10 laps or so. And yeah, one thing I can already tell you about this TM. Suspension is not good. So I'm going to start off kind of easing in here, put on the gas pedal as, oh my god, just absolutely screwed up this section. But I don't know what sort of lap times we'll be looking at here, but I can almost guarantee you I can get it on any other bike, because this bike, it has its limitations, especially when it comes to lap. Like, what is that? All right, I just adjusted my headphones, so I'll be in like a sweat mode here. That way we can really get going. I got music on. I know you guys can't hear, but we're going to try to put in a good lap here instead of a 107.7. Oh my god, no way I get caught up in those tough blocks. This is just cancerous, honestly. And another run through the whoops. We'll see if it can actually get through that time, and it did. Actually going to try a slower approach. Okay, I was going to say on this corner, but I can't chip that. It's going to be difficult to gauge out this track on this bike, and I think we will do like 10 laps, and this is like lap number 2 or 3 already, actually. So I got to start focusing up here. So 52.02 is what we're looking at right now, and that I can tell you is not hard. And I don't even know, I'm not trusting the front end on this bike, and it's really costing us, especially on a track like this. And maybe go for that quad line once we, you know, certify a different lap time, a better one, and then we can start going for some bigger lines. That way it can help us out and just start like trying to scrub everything to the absolute lowest to see if we can, you know, put in a lap at least worth talking about on the TM here. Scrub into this last corner here, dove a little deep into that, and now we're hitting tough blocks. You've got to be joking. I'm gonna hit the track marker before we cross the finish line and waste a lap, and we'll just go up and over. That's a 51.4, still better than our last one, and we got to get this on off clean. I think that's like the good start to the lap there. Then you can actually like wheel tap and then hit a nice quad through this section, but I'm gonna hold off on that, like I said, so we can put together at least like a decent lap, as that's not gonna help our case. Rounding out this corner, nice little triple, and then okay, I guess we're gonna have to take the underline. Oh my god, today is not my day. 46.577, that's not even good, and messed up this section pretty bad. We're already a second down on our lap. I think we can make it up though if we hit the rest of this track, ideally, but I'll let you guys know by like the end of this lap. I tell you what, this thing can like dig a corner out. This thing super good at cornering and just keeping its weight down. That's where I find it best, is through these corners. That's probably where I'm like most comfortable right now. Get up over that nice little scrub. Then we want to make sure, okay, what is happening through there? Like the suspension doesn't even work. Scrub into this corner, and then I'm actually going to go deeper and then go 5th gear and try to get like the best drive I can. It doesn't work. This bike stinks. And up over, I think that was the finish of lap number 7. We might actually be screwed here if I can't put in anything else at least half decent. And we'll just be stuck doing this line, it looks like, because I don't think I'll put in like a burner anytime soon. I'm just going to try to stay a little bit lower, closer to these tough blocks, get enough drive for these whoops. It's the best run we've ever had. You see, we're up on our lap right now. Can we continue this though? I don't know. I wasn't a good scrub at all. And then it can actually dig that corner out pretty nicely. Holy, there's a good save over here and there. And it's going to cost us a little bit of our lap here, but a 55 or a 45.13 is the best we're doing right now, and we're already not going to be able to achieve a lap higher than that. So what I'll do is kind of, you know, take it down a notch. This bike doesn't wheel tap. This is crazy. Okay, you know what? Since this lap is such a screw up, I want to show you guys something. Okay, there used to be a jump line you could do where you could like pull up. There you go. and then you just triple through the rest. But this thing is an absolute pain. So I know one thing, we're not getting any big lines or anything like that with this bike because it doesn't want to. It stays literally on the ground, planted at all times. Coming across lap number 9, this puts us on our last lap, I believe, then. This being lap number 10, and can't really do much around there, but we tried the quad. I said this bike is incapable, and I still tried it. That's as bad as it gets. When I say that, I mean by me. It's not the bike. The bike's actually not terrible. I could see this being a very viable option, especially with a good setup on a certain like type of track. This thing just loves to stay on the ground, and it's actually got some pretty good power. Like the drive's not bad at all. And so I don't know, I don't think I'll ever be sticking to this bike or using it, but it's viable if I need to use it, you know. So after 10 laps, the first one obviously didn't count because I went off the track every here and there. The ideal is down to a 44.9 and the best lap was a 45.13. I'll write that down and then we'll hop on a new bike. All right, here we are. Wait, I gotta put a bike setup on this. Lowering the fuel down to 124, putting a 120 back tire on there and doing this, and then drivetrain, just making sure it's a little bit shorter. Type in a little SX, enter, done to track marker, and we're ready to board. You guys were curious what my process was. That's pretty much it when it comes to stock bikes. Okay, this thing already feels 1,000 times better, and I can tell just it looks 1,000 times better on camera as well. There's no way this doesn't. Ooh, almost over the top there. We'll see how this thing handles through the whoops. It's good. Third gear, way far outside. That's going to be a huge killer in lap time, and it just wobbles off the side. Sound mod almost sounds delayed. I don't know if that's just like a me thing or if my headphones are broken or something. But the sound just, it doesn't like line up almost in my brain at least. And we're using whoops now. Okay, and here we coming across for, what is that, lap 2. So we're on lap 3 already. I think we'll do 5 laps, just give it half the time. And we'll try to stay a little bit lower, try to like make sure to hit our marks at least. Get in that 55 area, or 45 area, my bad. Try to stay a little bit more inside here, saves us quite a bit of time. If not like a whole second. Line us up for this corner, go triple, and there's a 45.0, and the time to beat was why do I keep saying, oh wait, no, it was a 45. I thought I misspoke again. It's a 45.13, if you guys can't remember. That was the time to beat, and we just beat it on the 3rd, or maybe even 2nd, like official lap here on the Honda, with no warm-up or anything. So this thing, I don't know, might just be a secret like diamond in the rough that people aren't using right now. I mean, it kind of does. It feels really good. So 45.0, we already beat it, and we're on to lap number 4. We'll see if we can even better that time and see if that it's a all-around new OEM thing. You can't like get this quad here. No, we're gonna get it, of course. And it's not significantly faster when you don't like scrub into the corner there. Try it again here on this like last lap. Or wait, no, that might have been the last lap. I'm very confuzzled, but I'm just gonna try it again for fun. Just cause to see like for myself, and no, didn't quite get there. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yep, so I ran 5 laps, one of them being a 54 or a 45.7 and a 45.0 or the last 2 like that actually counted, with an ideal of a 44.6, and the last one was a 44.9. So I guess this bike's just better in every single way possible. Anyways, that was a really fun like little thing we can do here on the channel. Let me know if you guys want to see more like comparison type videos or challenging, you know, lower bikes to bigger bikes and better bikes, to see if any of them we could find like a diamond in the rough or anything like that, as we of course like nail the quad. Yeah, I guess it's not much faster actually. I thought it would be you know, like at least 0.3 seconds, but it didn't turn out to be that way. And we're gonna have a pretty bad run through the whoops. I don't know why I'm still trying to like set in burners here, but yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. See you guys next time. Yeah, deuces.